Guys, dogs are not computers. I can give you my personal dog that I've spent years training. And if I don't tell you how to operate the dog, so to speak, what buttons to push, so to speak, how to make things happen with him and how to prevent things from happening with him, in your mind, when you get that dog, is going to be a completely untrained dog. They are not computers. They're not something that, oh, you send it to the trainer and it comes back and everything's perfect. That's a very rare instance. Most dogs require a system of consequences, both good and bad, in order to be at the peak function that they are capable of being. And inevitably, there are people that understand this, and then there are people that seem to consistently struggle with this concept. They seem to believe that they have a laptop or that they have a vehicle. You send it to the mechanic, you send it to the guy at the computer store, and it comes back and everything works perfectly and you don't have to put in any kind of effort. A dog is not that. Imagine having such a sense of entitlement that you believe that just because your dog is trained, he will always listen to you. And I can't tell you, unfortunately, I've run into some people that have that level, that sense of entitlement. They don't listen to anything we tell them to do, or they won't even listen. They'll come and pick their dog up and they'll half-heartedly listen, or they'll be on their phone while we're giving them, all the information that they need to have in order to maximize the success that the dog is capable of having. The dog will be perfect here. The dog will behave very well. In public, the dog will behave because we take all the dogs in public. And there won't be any of those behavioral problems. The dog will be obedient, so on and so forth. And then people come here with the dog and they don't listen to a single word we say. They could care less. They don't have the time, right? They had the time to pay. They had the time to drop the dog off, but they couldn't be bothered. Even though we tell them in the beginning, I don't hide this from anybody. If you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to listen to us and follow our simple instructions, it is not going to work for you. Don't bring your dog. It will not work. Your dog is not a computer. Your dog is not a car.